I've isolated the reverse power flux.
Shut up! My God! Ah! Oh, you ding dong! Hi, I'm Thor.
Welcome back, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder, and once again, I am joined by the talented actress and my good friend, Paige Phillips.
Hello.
So, we just watched the first original Star Wars movie.
Yep.
And I feel like you had some mixed feelings about it. It wasn't all positive, which is fine. You know, like it's always interesting to see when someone watches something that's so iconic and something that I watched as a kid growing up, to see, like, I don't want to give any expectations, and your thoughts are your thoughts about the whole thing, you know?
Yeah. I guess maybe I'm just an emotional sap, and I can't wait to see how the characters develop even more. My general understanding of the plot line at all, it just came to, like, you know, knowledge right now after watching it. But, I long for, like, emotional depth, I suppose, so hopefully I can get more of that in this one. Because, like, action sequences, cool. But, yeah. So we'll see.
Did you have a favorite character or anyone who stood out or
Han
creature?
Solo.
Han Solo? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's great.
Yeah, I think he steals the show a little bit, in my opinion, in the first one.
Yeah.
You know, definitely. And do you have any predictions for what we're going to see here in the sequel?
Oh, no. Okay, so Death Star's gone. This isn't the one with Jar Jar Binks, so that's not a thing. I want to see more predictions. Lots...
It's fine. You don't
no,
rack your brain.
Come on, I can make bets here. I have a feeling Darth Vader's gonna show up.
Okay.
Maybe some more. No, I have no freaking idea. I have no idea.
As always, the full unedited reaction is up on Patreon right now. Return of the Jedi is going to be up for early access. Thank you to everyone who supports there. And let's get into Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh god, a lot of information again. Okay.
It's going to be another opening crawl that'll kind of, it's the signature Star Wars opening.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, some time has passed.
Yeah.
Made a new hideout on Antarctica, pretty much. Hoth. I have a prediction.
Yeah?
Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah, the thing looked like Yoda for a second. I was like, oh yeah, that guy. What would you say is the best out of the three?
I like this one the best, personally. I don't want to, like, overhype or give you expectations, but this is my favorite.
I feel like I've heard other people say the same thing.
Yeah.
Did he get older?
Yeah.
He looks older.
I think there were, like, 2 or 2.5 years between like, the release of the first Star Wars and Empire.
Huh.
But he looks a lot more mature, right?
Yeah.
And more grown up.
Did he ever do any other movies other than Star Wars?
Mark Hamill? Oh yeah. He's done a ton. He's famous for the Joker, but he's had a career.
He did the Joker?
He voiced the Joker in, like, a lot of animated movies and in video games. Yeah.
Huh. Whoa! What is this? Is this a freaking, like, Yeti? What is going on? Oh my god, I love it. Hey, blood! Cool.
That's what I love about the planets and the universe of Star Wars. Like, there are so many creatures and just things that can come out of nowhere, you know?
I'm more impressed with the freaking props people and the creative team. Just, like, make new faces, new characters that, like, are all just made up. Or maybe they're not. Maybe this is actually a real thing going on.
Yeah, this is historical. That's what I feel like.
Absolutely.
I really am convinced.
Price on my head. If I don't pay off Jabba the Hutt, I'm a dead man.
God, you still haven't paid him? It's years. Oh, yeah, sexual tension. Uh-huh. Okay.
I mean, that's quite a few stares in a short amount of time.
For sure.
You know.
So long, princess.
Ah, oh, Mr. Chance. Maybe not.
You want me to stay because of the way you feel about me?
Oh.
I can arrange that. You could use a good kiss.
honest.
Like that to me has got to be one of the great farewell, conversations.
Kiss, right? Ah, fear of intimacy, you poor souls.
The
I
communicator.
turned it off. I don't want to talk to her.
I love this. I wanted depth, I got depth.
That's right, my friend's out in it.
I like how there's this development of Han's character between the two movies too. Like the last movie, like he barely showed up to even fight for the rebellion, and now it's like without question he's going out into the cold.
Well, yeah, because otherwise, what, he's leaving to go pay off debt? Like, I'd take my time doing that.
Yeah.
Use the Force, Luke. Haha, get it now. Come on, buddy. Yes. Trust your feelings. Oh, I love it. Bro, it's too cold. Cover up. Why didn't you stay where it's warm? Like, kill the dude.
That's what I feel like. Like I feel like that's just you acting out of fear, but like you have no chance like
You're
out
being
in the
dumb.
weather. Like that has got to be so freezing cold.
Yeah.
Like when you're in
Painful.
snow like that. I mean, I've been in some snow. That is freezing.
R2 says the chances of survival are 725 to 1.
C-3PO's bedside manner could use a little bit to be desired. Your best friends and the guy you like, the odds of them surviving, basically 0.
Oh my.
R2 has been known to make mistakes.
Yeah, there you go,
Oh,
man.
okay, yeah. He tried to recover. He
Wow.
tried to recover from
Oh,
that.
that look back too. Oh, you idiot.
You will go to the Dagobah system. There you will learn from Yoda.
Okay, I was right.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Hell
I didn't want to say anything, like spoil your
Yeah.
predictions, but
No! The dinosaur llama. That's what it is.
that is what it looks like.
Oh! I hope in my sleep talk that I just say stuff like that. Yoda!
Ben, Yoda.
Ben!
Watch after you watch these, you're just gonna throw out Star Wars
I
terms.
cannot wait. It'd be great. Wow, that's some like backwoods survival stuff.
Can that be done for survival?
Yeah.
Like, let's say, can it really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if
That-
you were like in Alaska and you came across a polar bear
Yep.
carcass, that's crazy.
It has to be, I think, kind of fresh.
Okay.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't be like rotted, but you could do that. Okay.
Yeah. Oof. That'd be a story. Good God. Hey, kid, ever slept in a dead
How
polar
many
bear
showers
carcass?
would you need to take afterwards
Oof.
to get that smell off completely?
Emotional showers, too.
But I mean, you can clearly see they had more budget for the sequel here.
Oh,
With the
yeah.
massive success, you can just see like even the audio quality. Like I was noticing parts were like
fact that they
not
have
so great in
blood.
the first one. Yeah, they have more effects, makeup, creature design.
What the? Oh. Huh?
That's Luke.
Whoa. What just happened?
So they just brought him back, but he like needed some medical help. So it's like a medical droid and stuff like that.
Your delusions, laser brain.
Who's scruffy looking?
I love that that's his takeaway.
Me too. It's pretty great. Oh.
And there it is,
What?
the famous kiss.
I love it.
Excuses, please.
C-3PO looks so confused, just
He's
like,
like, what? Okay.
this human emotion is beyond
Yeah.
my wiring.
Was this song in the last one?
No, this is the first time you
Ah.
hear the famous Imperial March.
The Imperial March.
I love how they build the perspective opening on the regular Star Destroyers before like having the shadow come over these ones.
Ah.
Anything. If we followed up every lead, we could.
The health system is supposed to be
Your
doing
boss walks by you at work.
Yeah, right?
That's it. The rebels are there.
Yeah, his voice sounds better.
They changed his look too. If you notice, there's subtle differences like on.
Whoa, that's cool. Is that his like little special room? His little sauna? What's
Yeah.
going on? Oh, Earl Grey Jones is Mufasa. I'm putting it together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like
he is.
exactly like Mufasa.
Yeah.
There he goes.
And we're preparing to...
Uh-oh. What? Dang, the force is strong with Darth. He can do that through a screen?
Admiral Yet.
Thank you, Lord Vader.
I like how he's giving the orders as the guy is dying. Like he's like,
Yeah.
all right, here's your new assignment while this guy is dying.
That's boss
He doesn't.
moves.
Vader doesn't have time. Okay, he needs to move this
Truly.
system ahead.
Get back to his sauna. Whoa. Oh! Straight face plant.
Come on, that's it.
Kiss her. Ah! Kiss her. Ah! Whee!
Someone needs to be dragging C-3PO. He can barely move his legs.
I know.
He needs an assist, man.
I think it's really cute too when I keep wanting to call him RJD2. That's a DJ.
R2D2?
Yeah. R2D2 like tries to walk.
Oh yes, I know, right? Like when he's like moving on his legs like that.
Bro, you got wheels, just use them.
Like the way they use R2D2's movements and sounds to like convey what he's feeling is really impressive. Like I feel like that would be a challenging thing to be like.
That's true.
Come on, how can you not love Darth Vader? Even as a kid, Darth Vader was my favorite character.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know as a kid like why I liked him. Like I have reasons now that I'm older why I like the character that I won't go into like spoiling. But as a kid, I just always loved Darth Vader. In catechism class, I remember my teacher telling me like, "Oh no, Darth Vader's evil," and I'm like, I still like him.
I love it. Good old catechism.
I know.
Would it help if I got out and pushed?
Captain Turner. Captain Turner.
Mike!
Wow. Sass machine.
It's
Fucking
it.
boat is never gonna get us past that blockade.
Oh my god, it turned the whole thing on.
know.
That's great.
Watch this.
Watch what?
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field.
Shut up, C-3PO. God.
I mean, those TIE fighters with their huge square like wings are not the right design you'd want going through an asteroid field.
That's true.
Said you want to be around when I made a mistake. Well, this could be it, sweetheart.
I take it back.
Damn, so this is about to be a whole little self-journey just for Luke, huh?
I mean, he's off on his own.
Yeah, truly.
Right? So, and now crashed on this planet. Definitely a vacation resort worthy type place.
Right. Love me a good swamp. Oh no!
R2!
Ah.
I just love how much concern Luke has for R2 now. It's like they're legit friends in this movie.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his back. Give him a break. God. Just can't catch
It's just
him.
one problem after another.
Truly. Oh. Wow, what a freaking awesome set.
I know, right?
Oh, it's phenomenal. I can't think of any other character that has their own theme song just upon
Oh,
entrance.
really?
Like that, like every time they're about to be on screen, that song comes on.
I
Can
mean,
you
it's
think of one?
definitely one of the most memorable of all time.
Yeah, I'm sure
like,
there's
and
other
popular,
characters,
yeah.
but I can't think of it. Still don't understand what he's doing in that freaking thing.
Well, he had his helmet off there, too, so that was kind of a glimpse, right?
I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. Chewie, take the professor in the back and plug him into the hyperdrive.
Oh, no,
Sometimes
you're
I just
done
don't
now.
understand human behavior.
You don't. You really don't.
He really doesn't.
Oh, thank God you recognize that.
Don't get
Let
excited.
go, please.
I feel like... Be like what? Found someone you have, I would say.
Oh my god. You are fun.
How you get so big getting food of this kind?
I love him.
He has the best laugh. Like Yoda's laugh.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure they built all of this on like a sound stage so that they could move the Yoda puppet underneath. So everything here like had to be elevated with Yoda, and there were like things where they could go underneath the stage.
I like the sound of that.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
That's kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy.
You're trembling.
I know, like, I shouldn't like this, but I do. Because in real life, like, this would never work, I think?
Nice, man.
Yeah, make out there. Good. Okay, cool.
I've isolated the reverse power flux.
Shut up! My God!
It's like he has no sense.
He just doesn't get it. You ruined it, C-3PO. Wow. The intimacy I wanted. Ugh.
No, Captain. They're alive.
The Emperor commands you to make contact with him.
Move the ship out of the asteroid field.
I like how the way that Vader responds like to his men as they're dying is like, no, keep going. The second you mention the Emperor has a phone call coming in, he's like, okay, stop everything.
I love it.
Just to establish like
power.
the hierarchy of what's going on.
There is a great...
Who the hell is this?
That's the Emperor.
Search your feelings, Lord Vader.
I love this feelings thing. I'm into it.
He's just a boy.
It's just a boy.
If he could be turned, he would become a powerful ally.
Huh.
Poor Archie's out in the raid?
Yeah, the electronics. Come on, rookie.
Snakes on the dinner table.
Pushed aside.
I think it might be better if I stay behind and guard the ship.
Shut up, C-3PO. Cannot.
I feel like rock.
Oh no. Are they on an animal? Oh no. Oh no, you guys are talking about the environment too much. Oh,
You're inside, 3PO.
right? Oh, he just wants to be a part of the fun. No way.
Get out of here! Those Empire is still out there. I don't.
Where are they?
We do. The cave is.
Ah.
They were inside something.
Okay. A little eel action.
I like how the training is a combination of him teaching him, but he's not sitting down in a classroom. Like he's having to train and like work, like a mind and body training at the same time.
This is some hippie stuff. I'm into it, man. Uh-oh. Nice. Whoa. Foreshadowing. Huh. Wait.
I mean, Yoda said, like, he's like, what's out there is like only what you take with you, right?
Interesting.
As you wish. Lord Vader.
Are you familiar with Boba Fett, with that character?
I've heard the name.
Okay.
Which one is it?
I'll show you. You'll see him again.
Okay.
I'll show you, yeah. I just like how Vader has to outsource the work when he wants it done. It's like, let's hire bounty hunters. Even he knows the Imperial officers can't get it done.
Free!
It's not fair.
No light speed.
It's not my fault.
I love his non-heroic response. He's like, it's not fair, it's not my fault.
I love this.
An Imperial Star
Shut up!
Yes! Thank you!
Even
my
Leia can't put up with it
God.
anymore.
I feel like C-3PO's sole purpose is to voice the impossible so it makes them all look so much cooler when they trumpet. You know what I mean?
As like a writing device, I feel like he does a
Yeah.
good job of being the character who's so afraid, and then you have that contrast.
Mm-hmm.
We'll assume full responsibility for losing them and apologize to Lord
You're
Vader.
gonna die. You're gonna die.
Who's the Force?
Oh my god. Hippies. I love it. Get the yoga.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Coming in with them Obi-Wan quotes.
A little wisdom.
Oh. Oh. You do. You ain't trying. You are doing. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're right. That guy, he's not making it.
Oh, God.
You don't get second chances with Vader, okay? He's not a very forgiving boss.
Apology accepted, Captain Nida.
Good God, ruthless.
Captain Solo, this time you have gone too far. No, I will not. Extreme circumstances, the Empire may be gracious enough.
Yes. Ah! Thank God.
You knew this person.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'm sure he's forgotten about that.
Got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
Harrison. Ah.
A familiar face.
No way.
How?
Oh no, there's two of them. I don't need this in my life right now.
Fire up the converters.
Why wouldn't you listen to the masters?
And I'll return. I promise.
I don't know. I don't trust this.
That boy is our last hope.
No. There is another.
I like how they have the lighting reflected on Yoda's face, like thematically, but done like with Luke's ship taking off, like as it drops to black.
Yeah, that was great.
And as...
That was a good creative choice.
I love the amount of time like they spend on non-human characters, like with this shot just on Chewbacca, the scene. Like there's no, we can understand his language, but
yeah,
through the use of the sound, like of him and like what he's doing, trying to help 3PO, like you get a feel for who Chewbacca is.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a big softie.
Yeah.
Like literally and
yeah,
emotionally.
exactly.
Oh no, what is this? Whoa.
Suddenly an overgrown mophead like you would be
I just wasted so much time.
I love you.
I know.
What a dick! Oh my god.
That's one of the most famous love lines of all time.
That is hilarious. Wow, so on brand. Oh god. Wow. Look at those pillowy lips. They were right, you ding dong. Why didn't you trust the 800-year-old Jedi Master?
What is he gonna do? Let his friends die? What do you do?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, no.
I do love how this moment, like, you build the suspense by having Leia literally screaming to Luke, like,
Yeah, true.
Don't come in.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Two hands to one. Love
Yep.
it.
Yep.
That's right. Loyal. Uh-oh. Ah!
Thought.
Oh, you ding dong. I love it.
Only your hatred can destroy me.
Don't do it. Don't give in to the dark. Save today
R2
again.
coming through
Come
again.
on.
When it's clutch. I like how they're smart to change, like keep moving to different like set locations to keep the duel sequence like more engaging. Like we're not just stuck in one room for 15 minutes. You know, the filmmakers behind it are like, oh, let's move here, let's explore other aspects.
Yeah, it's like what's going on at the exact same time that this is happening, kind of thing.
I am your father.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That famous moment.
He doesn't say no, he doesn't gasp, nothing. Why did that have to open? That's rude.
I mean, does anyone unboard a ship as cool as Vader does?
He still hasn't even nothing about seeing Luke fall. He's just like, la-da-da.
I'll be back.
I mean, I don't think Vader at this point
Did
is
he
very
kiss her?
emotionally.
She kissed him again?
Just on his head.
No,
it's
that
not
was
romantic.
lips.
Was it lips?
Yeah, it looked like it.
I'll be back.
He has the same response as Han. It's not my fault.
I love it. I didn't even see that correlation.
Standing here in pieces, and you're having delusions of grandeur.
C3. Oh.
It's like, don't kill me.
Oh, wow. He got a new hand.
Yeah, he got a mechanical arm.
He grew a new one. So that wasn't even directed by...
By George Lucas? No.
Whoa.
No, he didn't direct the second one. So he was heavily involved, but he had a heart attack during filming of the first one. It was really, really stressful, so he had to kind of step back a little bit.
He had a heart attack?
Yeah. It was I've seen some things. There's a lot of like stories behind the work that it went into making the original Star Wars. That's incredible.
Shit.
So what'd you think? You got Empire Strikes Back.
I liked it a lot.
Did you prefer it over the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, again, a bit more depth with the character development and the relationships. I felt like it was much less about like pew 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 and like more about like so.
I think that's a very succinct way to kind of sum up what it is. I mean, so much has been said about this movie already. I don't feel like I'm going to add like so much as far as like analysis. I mean, obviously I'm a huge fan of this film. This is my favorite of any of the Star Wars movies. You know, you obviously knew the twist that Darth Vader was Luke's father. I knew that even as a kid watching this film, so I never got to enjoy that surprise
that would have been
shock.
nice,
I can't imagine what that would be like. Like, I
Yeah.
know people who saw this in the theaters. Like, talk about just an explosive movie experience, the power of something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
for real. That's a good point.
But just a few things, like, I feel like going into this movie, I feel like the filmmakers had like some serious like story challenges to make this work. Like, you end the first movie by such a significant victory by the rebels, by the good characters that were following along. How do you like set the stakes and the danger in this film? And I feel like they did a really good job, you know, from the opening scene, like seeing the size and the scope of Vader's Star Destroyer, and then the opening action scene where you see the rebels get soundly defeated, their entire base destroyed, they barely escape. Like a good opening kind of first act, like obviously it's action, you see a new world, we're exploring Hoth in the snow, but then you have time like, oh, the enemy has power, like they're not defeated. It really, you feel that emotions to kind of set the stage for the second story. Then to me, just with Star Wars in general, and I feel like they did this well in the first one, but to me, like, this really stood out as good, is you have several characters, kind of like how I was saying, like Chewbacca in the film, it's not human, you know, C-3PO, like, not human faces, even Vader, like, you have a main antagonist of your story who you can't see his face.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel that? And I think they did a very clever job of, like, for Vader, like, establishing how obsessed and like his drive was to get Luke, and like to see like a clear motivation, so you can kind of relate to what he is, the way you see a little bit of, you know, him with the Emperor, a little bit, a glimpse of him without the mask, just a little bit more of a glimpse of who he is. And then I think the best thing they did is to build Vader's character in a funny way is like how people around him respond. Like you can't see Vader's face, but every time he walks through that ship, everyone is like, "Oh,
or they're
crap,"
choking
you
and
know?
dying.
Yeah, or he just kills people off.
Yeah.
You know. What did you? I thought that was really interesting that you noticed. That actually made me think. That's something I hadn't noticed before. That when Luke drops down, Vader is silent. Like his own son, who he's reaching out, you know, telling him to come here. He has no response.
None at all.
Like how do you take like that response from him?
A weird part of me thinks that he knew that he wasn't gonna die.
Okay.
Because like, especially like, when they're driving in, he's like, Luke, it's me again. He's like, Dad, you know what I mean? It wasn't just kind of like, you're like alive. It was just kind of like,
that's
Luke.
true. There was no shock. Yeah,
None at all.
like that he was alive. So
And
maybe
he's
through
just
the
like,
Force.
Like I'm imagining him under the mattress being like, oh, so inconvenient. Like, and just kind of like, but he's not dead.
That's a good point.
For whatever reason, that's the only reason I could think of that. Yeah.
I was wondering if there's a chance that it kind of just shows the state Vader is in, where everything is like you join this side, or you kind of mean nothing to me.
Well, then that's why I'm also really curious for the next one. Is like, does Vader ever show emotional depth? You know what I mean?
Beyond, for his son. But yeah, I mean, that's Empire Strikes Back. You know, obviously part 2. We are going to watch Return of the Jedi. Do you have any predictions moving forward for what that movie will entail? We can do this predictions before the next movie.
Okay.
Give you a second to kind of think about it. But thank you, as always, to everyone for watching. The full-length reaction is up on Patreon, as always. And Return of the Jedi, the reaction to that will be up for early access. As always, remember, be mindful, be active, and be a hero.
There is no try, there's only do.
Exactly. Great quote from Yoda. Yoda was another thing that I loved about the film. I mean, just the fact, like, he was the Jedi Master. Like, I feel like so many of the story beats are things I'm so familiar with, I just take for granted. And obviously, you know who Yoda was, right?
Well, everyone
no surprise, but anyways.